Collective, a self-proclaimed spiritual assassin tried to come for you. Honey, they didn't realize what was coming for them. Welcome back to the Divine Library. I am Divine Librarian Molly. The library divinity is now open. Let's get into it, shall we? We shall. Okay, collective, this message is inspired by these informative YouTube videos I was seeing on my Explore page, or my Explore page, and it was about like the famous assassins in history and how they got basically how these famous assassins throughout time, throughout millennia, who were famed for getting the job done, famed for being able to take people out, take people of high society, people of high status out, like high status targets out. They were famed for that. But in the video, it was recounting how each one of those people got, how they met their end, okay? And specifically, I'm getting the image of someone who is this self-proclaimed spiritual assassin, collective, who tried to run up on you, collective. But as they were running up on you, collective, their gun jammed, their weapon jammed. Something didn't hold. The protection failed, collective. Somebody thought that they were protected while doing something, okay? They thought they were under some sort of cover, collective. But now they're getting that block sprayed out. They're getting their block hit up at this time, okay? Somebody's ancestors, spirit guides, God, the divine is on a person's head, collective. This is someone who was on your head. This could be some sort of spiritual bounty hunter. I don't know if this is a practitioner or something, or somebody who claims to be someone who takes people down to take them out. They can get the job done or whatever it is, collective. But this is one of those type of people, okay? But they were not able to get the job done with you. In fact, when they got to you to try to do the thing, collective, they couldn't do the thing. And whatever they thought was protecting them, okay, whatever cover, whatever, protection they thought was covering them, collective, it's not holding. This is someone who thinks they're impenetrable. They think they are, unshakable. They're unmovable. They think that they are, some sort of God who has this power and can take anybody out without any consequences. And they can do it silently, like they can get away with it stealthily, like someone thinks they're like some sort of ninja or something, spiritual ninja, whoever this person is, collective. That was a lot, okay? But this is someone who could have been watching you, a distant twinkle. This is someone who called themselves surveying you, trying to track your habits, your moods. This is someone who could track the moon cycles, who checks in on you, okay? Checks in on you periodically, okay, in the spirit, okay, or actually, collective, this is a stalker, whoever they are. But this person, collective, with troubled dreams out here, I don't know what this person sent out, collective, but this is giving the energy of something is looming around a certain person at this time. This is someone who claims to be a spiritual assassin. They claim to be able to get the job done. They claim to be the best of the best, okay? They're like, people call this person to get somebody got, collective, but they couldn't get you. Okay, now somebody's having some sort of troubled dreams. Creeping discomfort, incomplete, collective. Okay, something about report cards could be significant. All right, some of you could be in college. Okay, something was rendered incomplete. Okay, in terms of the job of taking you out, collective. They couldn't get something done, collective. And now, collective, it's like the walls are caving in on this person. The walls are caving in on this person. This person is spiritually aware enough to know when something did not go the way it was supposed to go. This is someone who is able to get in, get out, and they're able to surprise attack people and be able to get them out of here or something. This is someone who could specialize in death magic or specialize in whatever, collective, and getting people down. This is a left-handed person, a left-handed path worker, whatever. They follow the left-hand path, whoever this person is, okay? They follow the left-hand path, and something is currently falling. Something is currently knocking them off balance. How I said falling? Somebody could be taking a fall. Somebody could be taking a fall pretty soon, like an accident or something, okay? This is someone who is not afraid to violate other people. That's weird how I'm saying it, but they're not afraid to violate other people. 444 as I look at the timestamp. This is someone who underestimated your protection. They underestimated your protection and overestimated their own. This is giving somebody was able to get away with doing something for a while. This is someone who served something quite dark. They served something dark, whoever this person is. They were able to get away with doing something for a while. right? But when it came to you, collective, the gun jammed. The candle didn't work. Something didn't go through, collective. Something was rendered incomplete. And now somebody's having some sort of troubled dreams. Okay? They can't sleep. They can't sleep. Somebody's uncomfortable. It's like they feel like they're being watched. Like somebody feels like they're being watched at this time. We have the stage, okay? Somebody could feel like, it's not like the Truman Show. Is that what the movie's called? The Truman Show with Jim Carrey? Some of y'all could have saw that recently, the Truman Show. But somebody feels like they're being watched at this time. Like there's an audience to whatever they've been doing, collective, or whatever they did, collective. Somebody thought that nobody could see what they were doing. Whole time they had an audience. They had an audience, collective. That's what this energy is. Somebody thought that they were watching you whole time. They were on the stage as your guides, the divine, was watching them. Somebody's under judgment at this time. They're under judgment for their performance. People could be judging this person's performance in terms of being able to do something to you. Like people could be like watching you, okay? And they see that you're still doing well, collective, and they're judging this person's performance. They're judging this person's performance. Something about Shakespeare could be significant as well. What about this energy? They're judging this person's performance because they weren't able to get the job done. And now this person is having some sort of troubled dreams because they feel as if judgment is coming for them and it's already here for them. It's already here for whoever this spiritual assassin is, call themselves trying to do something sneaky, okay? The jewel, this person could have wanted to steal something from you. That was their motivation, or it was monetary. Somebody was doing something for money. They were doing something for money. They were doing something for money to ascend, to be able to progress in society. This is someone who, you know, places a lot of value on being able to have a certain lifestyle. Okay, maybe somebody was being paid a lot of money to do something. If they were able to do something, you know, or complete something. Building on past achievements. This is weird. This is like somebody was like climbing some sort of stairs of wickedness. Like somebody was up there in terms of stairs of wickedness. They was up there in terms of the levels. Okay. And being able to get you, collective, would be like them reaching that level. Because maybe like somebody could have came to this person like, nobody, I went to all these people and they haven't been able to get this person. So they went to this person who is always known to get it done. And you would be, oh yes, thank you, Spirit. You would be the crown jewel of their crown of wickedness. You would be the crown jewel if they were able to get you, collective. You, your soul, your light. Something about your solar plexus could be significant. Whatever you got, collective, on the inside of you, that's in you, it ain't on you, it's in you. You would become their crown jewel if they were able to take you out. It's like having game. You know how, like, you know, people, someone could hunt. This is someone who feels like they're a hunter. Okay. They feel like they're some sort of hunter. Okay. They could be someone who's a predator, a spiritual predator. Anyway, but this is someone who like hunts people like game. And they want to be able to hang them on the wall. This is someone who has, like, I won't say they keep a record, but maybe they do keep some sort of record of who they took out and what they did to them and how they were able to do it. And they brandish it like it's an accomplishment, whoever this person is. The candle out here. There's someone who could do candle work. Okay. Wow. That was a lot from this. Let me just get one card from this. Then we're going to move on. We're going to move on, honey, because... what's going on? The crossroads. This could be someone who's going to the crossroads. The view from the cliff. Whispers, anxiety, insidious opposition. What forces are working against your character? This person has never faced the amount of opposition as they are facing right now, collective. Someone thought that they were all powerful alone. I'm thinking about the stage card. They thought they were the all-powerful one. What? All-powerful what? The all-powerful one alone, collective. Not realizing that they were being watched the whole time by a team, a slew, a legion of angels, a legion of ancestors who are watching this person attempting to do something to you, collective. This is someone who could have been trying to do some sort of death work at the crossroads or something. That's what they were trying to do. Okay? This is someone who could be spiritually blind at this time. They're being spiritually blinded because I'm looking at the stick in his hand. Okay. This could be someone, I'm also getting this could be someone who works with like Papa Legba. Okay. This could be a voodoo priest. This could be a voodoo priest specifically because I'm looking at the cane, the crossroads, Papa Legba. Okay. Somebody could have been doing something in regards to a ritual in terms of that. The view from the cliff. This is giving like somebody, they planned something. Somebody planned something very carefully. The view from the cliff. Somebody looked down before they jumped. They looked down to see what would go right and what would go wrong, collective. The view from the cliff. They looked down to see what would go right and what would go wrong had they took the leap to try to come against you in a certain way, collective. But this is giving someone took their chances. Someone had high ground before coming to you, collective, or coming for you, collective. Someone had high ground, 1111, justice energy. It's time for this person to pay. But someone had high ground. It was their time, though. You were their lesson, collective. You were this person's lesson, honey. They should have stayed up there. Somebody should have stayed up there and they should have left you alone. But somebody leapt down, called themselves. Somebody could have saw Mr. and Mrs. Smith recently. Okay, somebody thinks they're some sort of spy. This is weird. Okay. But somebody looked down and they still took a chance. They were like, oh, it could go this way or it could go that way. But someone had some sort of, high ground in a situation. Like they were on top. Somebody was on top. That's what I'm getting at. Somebody was on top. And they had a choice with the crossroads card out here. They had a choice of what path to take, right? They could go about their merry way and leave you alone, or they could take their chances and try to come for you. But now we have anxiety at the back of the deck. And fate is playing out at this time. This is someone who wanted to interfere with your fate in some way. Someone who thought that they were the fate maker. They make people meet their maker. Yeah, they make people meet their maker. Yeah, this is someone who could like specialize. That's their area of specialty. That's their area of specialty, honey. Whoever they are. This is someone who they've done something many times to other people and they were following the steps. Someone was following a certain guidebook of steps to get them to their destination of trying to do something to you, collective. This is someone who could have been following your steps as well, trying to study you in some way, divine into you, right? But this person is anxious at this time. They're anxious, collective, because something did not work. Something did not work. Something is unraveling at this time. And I feel like this person is trying to retrace their steps because I'm seeing the map card on the split. They're trying to retrace their steps to see where they went wrong. Where they went wrong. Where did the ritual go wrong? What did they do wrong? Okay? Why are they facing so much opposition and coming for you? They've never faced this type of opposition ever before. Okay? But this person had a choice. Okay? They were on top. They could have left you alone and remained at the top of whatever wicked stair that they were on, right? But they chose to come for you, collective. That's the road that they took. Not knowing that something was blinding this person. I feel like their own arrogance was blinding them, collective. So they took a leap. They took the chance to come up against you, thinking out of arrogance that they would be able to successfully take you down and make you their crown jewel. This could be a voodoo priest for some of y'all. This could be some sort of root worker or whatever. The cave, the underworld. Whoa. Yeah, somebody was playing with some sort of death spirits. The underworld. Yeah. Is there something interesting about the settings, beliefs around death? Like somebody was trying to like bury you or something. Somebody was going to the graveyard. A crossroads at a graveyard could be significant or something. Yeah, if this person tried to go to death on you or tried to do that kind of work, collective, somebody is anxious that something is about to backfire, and it is about to backfire, honey. This person could be hearing voices for some of you. Somebody could have wanted something to happen to your mental health, like death to your mental health or something. This person didn't know who they were coming for, whoever they are. Whoever they are, collective, and they're about to meet their maker. Holy Spirit, tell us about this spiritual assassin. That spiritual assassin. I'm like, what the hell? Get a life. Like, what are you doing? Tell us about this spiritual assassin who's getting, like, offed. 3 of Knives. Honey. Yeah, don't you see they in the graveyard? Somebody did something in the graveyard. Something about the spirit that they playing with, or the spirits that they enlisted to help them, could turn around and attack them. Or something about this person was playing with the dead. And it's like, if you stick a spirit on a person and that spirit gets, you know, redirected back to you, it's like, how you gonna deal with that energy? You have to be able to handle the work that you put out. Somebody thought that they would be protected from something. No, something is overriding their protection. Something is overriding this person's protection. Okay, Father of Coins in the reverse. Somebody is... What's going on? What's up with this spiritual assassin? I can't even take myself seriously. Like, spiritual assassin. Like, you really take delight in taking other people out. Could be innocent people as well. For your own economic or your own financial gain. I don't get it. I don't get it. Tell me about this person. Dr. Buzzard, Justice card. This person is getting karma at this time, or they're facing, like, the scales are rebalancing, I'll say. The scales are balancing, honey. This person's intentions are being weighed at this time. It's being weighed at this time, collective. And guess what, collective? It's not going in their favor. It's not going to go in their favor. Collective, you are the lesson to this person. You are the lesson to this person. Okay. Death. The wages of sin is death. Somebody may be going, ancestors is out here. What I say about spirits being on this person's head? Did I say something about that? It's playing in the graveyard or something? This person could have been playing with some sort of spirits in the graveyard, not knowing that, collective, your spirits could have been watching this person trying to play with you. This person could have tried to go to the graveyard to put the energy of death on you. Not only were you shielded from this attack, collective, but your ancestors took a mighty offense to that. They took a mighty offense to that. Somebody could be a couple on the other side. 2 grandparents could be a couple on the other side for some of y'all. Okay, Miss Ida out here. The High Priestess. Yeah, somebody was trying to do some sort of death work that maybe they thought they were justified in doing it. Like, this person thinks like they're some sort of executioner. They're not. I don't know who this person thinks they are. Libra's out here, Scorpio's on the table. But somebody's ancestors is carrying out justice on your behalf, collective. As in, your ancestors are carrying out justice on your behalf, collective. Okay? Balancing the scales against this person who thinks they high and mighty. They think they high and mighty. They think that they are Superman or Batman. Somebody thinks they're Batman. 9 of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who's very, like I said, arrogant. Someone who's very entitled. Okay, someone who thinks more of themselves than what they should. Someone who loves the finer things in life. Who will do anything to have it as well. Even if that means exploiting other people. All right, but this person with the 9 of Cups in the reverse, something about them, oh my God. Their wishes, they're not going to come true, honey. It's giving me nightmare. Whatever this person was hoping for is going to show up in the exact inverse of that. It's going to show up in the inverse. What is the Justice card with the ancestors out here? Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody's ancestors are not playing with this person. That's confirmation. That's the truth. Somebody's ancestors are on this person's head. They saw what you did. They saw what you tried to do. Okay? They said, that's cute. Now watch this. That's cute. But watch this, though. Okay? Some sort of truth could be coming out as well. That could be getting exposed as well. Some sort of truth. If you were looking for clarity or confirmation, if somebody was trying to block your path, they were. but this person is being removed from your path. They were trying to be an obstruction to your path, trying to block it or override it, or try to derail you. Somebody tried to derail you in a certain way, collective. Yeah, the Garden in reverse, them bones in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. Somebody could have linked up with other people to do this, but with the Five of Swords being in reverse, this is giving like embarrassment. Having to walk away with your tail between your legs. This is also giving somebody could have gotten a reading, like I'm saying with that, what was that card? The open road, not the open road, the view from the cliff. The view from the cliff card. This person could have gotten some sort of reading or did some sort of divination, right? To get the overview of a situation of what it was going to be. And they did the wrong path anyway. Right? Somebody could have intentionally read cards wrong, or they were given a misleading reading. Them bones in reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. They weren't getting the true information from whoever they got this reading with, or if they were working with other people to do a reading together or something, connecting with somebody else as karmic as them to get a reading. Somebody was intentionally led in the wrong direction. It's feeling like somebody was lured. Collective, you were the bait. This person was lured. Lured. But something failed, honey. The world is in reverse. Something failed. Something was supposed to derail you. Somebody was supposed to take you up out of here. Death card. But something about you breaking through with the Ace of Swords here. You receiving some sort of clarity. You breaking through some sort of illusion. Okay, you getting the urge or the idea to do something out of nowhere. Maybe you prayed one night, or maybe you did a ritual one other day. Out of nowhere, you got the urge to do it. That was your ancestors trying to get you to put your walls up because somebody was trying to derail you. But now somebody's getting railroaded. Railed. Somebody's getting railed. Somebody's getting railed. What's railroad bill in reverse? Yeah, somebody was trying to, could have been trying to impact your forward movement, your long-term investments, okay? Collective, you could be investing in something long-term. You're on your way to the Ten of Pentacles, and they wanted to affect your ability to show up consistently every day. This is someone who was trying to, let's say you're going 35, right? In a 35 lane, right? This person is going 80, trying to run you off the road. Trying to run you off the road. This is what this is giving. This is someone who's on their dark path. They're not on a path of light. They refuse to awaken. This person got a bunch of yes men around them. They have a bunch of yes men around them. Okay? This is given like this person believes that the more people that you have around you in the physical is reflective of your power. It's not. It's reflective of your rank. It's not. It's not. Whoever this person is. Okay? What's the Guardian in reverse? 23 as I look up. The Hanged Man. This person will hang for their actions. Something failed. Something failed and someone will hang for their actions. This is someone who, because Gullah Jack was a rebel, right? But this is someone like a rebel without a cause. Like I'm saying, this assassin, ninja type of figure, okay, who will hang. They will hang for their failure. Something was a public failure. Like somebody could have been saying that they was going to do something and they was like, yeah, it's going to happen. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Da, 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 da. It failed. And now this person is being left out to dry. Left out to dry. Hung out to dry. Yes, honey. Somebody's being left out to dry. It's like somebody taking the fall. This person will be taking the fall. They will be taking the fall. What's them bones in reverse? This could be also someone who did not realize the value of your path. They did not want to, they were trying to undersell you or undervalue what you're here to do. Like you're nobody. Somebody believed that you were a nobody with them bones being in reverse. And they had a bunch of yes men around them. Yeah, they're a nobody. They'll never be anything. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Nobody will miss them. That's what this is giving. Them bones in reverse. And because of their refusal to awaken, collective, to who you are and what you're meant to be. 3 of Swords. It's like, you don't want to learn the easy way? Well, you're going to learn the hard way. Somebody going to get hurt, collective. Somebody going to get hurt. Okay? Somebody's realizing that they made the wrong judgment call. They made the wrong judgment call. Okay? Somebody can see something coming. They can see it. They can sense something coming. If they can't see it, collective, they sense it. They feel not at ease. Somebody's nervous system is all fucked up. Because they look at you and you in the 9 of Pentacles here. Unaffected by whatever they were saying or doing, or whatever they were doing under false pretenses, with their false perception. Even with their false perception, you're fine. You're still okay. So now there's confusion here. Because if you're okay, what does that mean for them? 3 of Coins in reverse. Like I said, there's multiple people involved in this, but there's one head honcho. There's one head honcho here. There's one head honcho here. The Devil in reverse. Yeah. Collective, this person could not get you to be in a certain energy. They couldn't attach something to you. They couldn't attach something to you. And because they couldn't get you, this is like the devil couldn't get you, so it's going to get them. The devil couldn't get you, collective, so it's going to get them. I don't know what this person was playing with. I don't know who they summoned or what, but the devil or whatever they was playing with could not get you, so it's going to get them. 8 of Swords. What I say? 8 of Swords. Somebody's trapped. They're bound. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to run. The devil couldn't get you, so it's going to get them. Or whatever they summoned. Somebody wanted you to be drained. They could have wanted to drain you or something like that. So they could benefit for a long time. It's given a curse or something. Somebody was trying to do something like derail you off your path so they'll be able to drain you dry. And this person didn't feel as if you were important enough or people would even notice you enough to know that you were gone or know that you were down or something. Like, God doesn't care about you. And he clearly do. Because what the fuck is this? He clearly do, because what the fuck is this? All right, 27 on the clock. Let's get a couple of these and then we're going to close it out, y'all. What's going on in my divine YouTube collective? This spiritual assassin who thinks they all that. This spiritual assassin. Tell me. Tell us more. Somebody could be Nigerian. Somebody could practice Ifa or something. All right. Misfortune will follow them wherever they go. Misfortune will follow them wherever they go. Somebody does not realize that the reason why they're going, well, I feel like they do realize it. So I think they do realize it. But they may not want to accept it, this person. They're like, why am I going through these things? I thought I put my protection up. I thought I did that ritual to make sure that nothing would come back to me. I sealed the energy off. No. Misfortune will follow them wherever they go. Or is following them wherever they go. Loss of divinity. Someone lost their divinity. This could be someone who has spiritual gifts. Okay? Someone who could have been of the light at one point. Maybe was doing justice workings. But I don't know. This person got a taste of the devil. Ain't been back since. Got a taste of a little power. Right? Ain't been back since. Okay? Started working for the other side. Sleepless nights. Somebody can't sleep. I am drained. Somebody's being drained at this time. I am drained, but I'm going to keep persevering. Like, somebody is being drained at this time of their spiritual power, of their power. This person could be feeling lonely at this time. This finance bro, sis. They could be suffering in terms of their finances at this time. They could be stressed out about their finances. They're being drained financially, okay? A grown person with the mind of a child. It's someone who's emotionally stunted, okay? No personality. This could be someone with no personality. This could be a practitioner who's jealous of who you are, what you embody, okay? This person could be a Pisces, and they're a habitual liar. They just lie. Or somebody, this practitioner could have listened to a habitual liar. A Pisces who could be a habitual liar. They listened to someone who was a liar. But they had a lot of money, so they're like, okay, let me just do it. Okay, somebody could be Hispanic or Latino. What's going on? A couple more. Somebody's brother could be significant. Confused. Yeah, they're confused. Cancer is out here as well. Somebody's confused about your stability, okay? Your emotional stability, your domestic peace, okay? They're confused about that. I don't understand. Somebody could be tall. Someone is holding a grudge, and suicidal is out here. Somebody could be suicidal. They could want to take themselves off the planet. Somebody could have been playing in the graveyard to make you suicidal. Take it as it resonates, y'all. Not everything's going to be for everybody, okay? Why are they confused? Why are they confused? I'm confused. They will be cursed. Oh my God. They're confused as to why they're cursed. They're confused. This person could be confused as like, this person could have said, oh yeah, if I do this, they're going to be cursed. Or talking about you collective, they're going to be cursed and they're going to be done. They're going to be down and da-da-da. But it's not going like that. In fact, the curse is hitting them. Somebody has cursed themselves. Because the very same thing they could have tried to curse you with, collective, they have cursed themselves. They're noticing things around them that is reflective of what they try to do to you. A spiritual assassin is getting hit up at this time. Ooh. Outcast. Yeah, honey. Somebody's about to be ousted out of a society, out of a group, out of a coven, house, whatever. Caught for being an impersonator. Somebody's pretending they're not who they say they are. This is someone who says they really about that life. They really not about that life, whoever this person is. Somebody could practice hoodoo. Okay, this could be someone who like ranks spiritual practices. They think theirs is the best. They think their cultures is like woo woo, and they try to put down other people's practices, right? And that is something that you shouldn't do. And in fact, it's just disrespectful to do. This is someone who could have been doing that, like, oh, they're in there playing kitchen witch, but I know because I can, do this and do that, and I know this, and I go to this. Like, this is someone who's like that. But all that for what? Nothing. All that to be cursed themselves. Collective, that is the message. Thank you so much for coming to the Divine Library. The Library Divinity is now closed, okay? Take two. Please be sure. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all right? Let me know if you like this comment. Come on, words. Let me know if you like this content, all right? Let me know if it resonated in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye!